Hey, what's up guys, it's Rob. Hope you're doing good. Today's video, I'm very proud to say, is sponsored by DistroKid. So a couple months ago, I caved and I finally downloaded TikTok onto my phone. I'd been hearing a lot about it and I just figured it's another place for me to post my videos and my music and things like that. So that's what I did, and I've just been playing about with it for the past month or so. Mainly just posting little clips and snippets of videos that I've already got here on my YouTube channel. But one thing I really do like about TikTok is the fact that it has music within the app. It's got its own library of songs that you can pick and you can use to make videos with, etc. So if there's a song that you want to use in one of your videos, you don't have to make it outside of the app and then upload it into TikTok. You can find the song in the app and then use that to make your videos with. And that got me thinking about, how do you actually get your music into TikTok itself? Let's just say you want to make a TikTok and use your own song in your TikTok, something that you've already recorded yourself, whether it's a cover that you've recorded or an original. How do you make it so you can open the app, make your TikTok, but find your song within the app itself in the audio library of TikTok? So that's what we're going to go through today. I'm going to show you how you can put your music into the TikTok app itself. Not just TikTok either, I'm going to show you how to get your music in Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music and all that sort of thing. As I said, that is where today's video sponsor comes in, DistroKid. So what I thought I'd do is upload some music that I've recorded and show you how you can use DistroKid to get your music onto TikTok and all these other platforms. So let's take a look. Okay, so here we are, and just to the side of my desktop here, I've got my song that I'm going to upload and the thumbnail as well, the artwork for it. So as I said, we're going to use DistroKid, which I've already got loaded up here. So before I upload my track, I very quickly want to talk about DistroKid and all the different things that they offer. They've got 3 different packages here, 3 different memberships that you can have. I'm currently using the label plan, so some of the things that I mentioned in this video might not be available to you if you got, say, the musician plan. So for the musician one, it's $19.99 a year, and you can use one artist or band name. The musician plus and the label are pretty much the same for what they offer in terms of things that you can do when you're uploading your songs. The only main difference being, for the musician plus, you only get 2 artist or band names, whereas the label you get 5 plus. It says down here 5 to 100. So obviously if you plan on uploading music to these platforms under many names, whether it's artist names or band names or anything like that, then the label plan is the one to go for. And this is different to things that I've used in the past. When I was in my band, my originals band, and we put our own music out there, some other companies might charge per download or per sale of your song. So you might have to pay them to put your music out there, and they might still take a small cut of every sale. Let's just say you sell a song for £1 on iTunes or something like that. They might take 10% of that. I'm just pulling that figure from the top of my head, but things like that have happened to us in the past. But I know with DistroKid that you pay these fees, these subscriptions for the years, which give you all these bonuses and perks and stuff like that, and all of these features depending what you want to do. But any sales that you do on your songs, you keep 100% of the profits of. So as well as your subscription fee, there might be some slight charges later on when you're uploading your music, but if there is, those will be for very necessary things. So I'll get into that in a little while. But anyway, we've got the musician, $19.99 a year. And if you're only just uploading music as yourself, then this is a great one to go for, because you're not going to need other names. You're just going to need your own name or your own band name. And the next tier up, the musician plus, that's when things just start to get a bit more informative. It says daily sales stats, customizable release date. You can also set a pre-order date. So if you want your song to come out at a certain time, but you want people to be able to buy your song before it's released, then that's what you can do from this one. You can't do that with the musician one. And you can do all these musician plus things with the label one as well. But as I said earlier, you just get more artists and band names to go for. Anyway, let's get on with the upload. So let's click upload. So right at the top, the first thing you're going to notice is all of the stores that your music is going to be distributed to. And as you can see, there's ticks next to it, so you don't have to have them going to all of these stores. You can select which ones you want. I'm going to untick the one that says Google Play and YouTube Music, and I will talk about that in a minute. You know what, for mine, I just think I'm going to go for just these ones. So Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, TikTok, Amazon, Pandora, Deezer, and Tidal. Up to 35 songs, that's quite a lot. So one song for me, artist or band name is my own. Artist already in Apple Music. No, I'm not already in Apple Music as far as I know anyway. And I'm not already an artist in Spotify, so release date, I want this to go up as soon as possible for this video, so I'm going to leave it as today's date. Even though I can set a pre-order, I'm not going to, because I want this to be out ASAP. That's why I'm not going to set a pre-order, but if I wanted to, that's how I would do that. You can even add a record label. As I said earlier, this is one of the more advanced features. So next one, the album cover, the artwork. This is quite important. They're going to hear your music, but they're going to see your artwork, so it needs to be something quite cool. The optimal size is 3000 by 3000 pixels. So if your image is too small, then it won't be right for this. So you need to make sure that it's at least 3000 by 3000. That's what they recommend anyway. So I'm going to drag mine into there. So that's what it is, Into the Unknown, the song from Frozen 2, which was one of my last covers that I did at the end of last year. So obviously as well, this goes without saying, don't use any copyrighted images. Only use images that you have the rights to use. This image here, The photo in the background was actually taken by my brother, who was on a skiing trip, a holiday, doing some snowboarding or something like that. But he took his camera with him and he took this amazing picture of the mountains where he was staying. So he kind of just edited it a little bit. Genre, primary genre. It's a Disney song, but I did a rock version, so I'm going to go for rock. And I didn't feature anyone else on the song, so that's what this is talking about. Featured artists and stuff like that and how to label it properly. Now I'm actually going to upload the song. So for mine, I'm just going to upload an MP3. Now this is the important thing. And this is what I talked about earlier, where there might be some slight extra fees on top of your subscription fee. Songwriter, this is a cover song. I didn't write this song, so I need to click this button here, which says another artist wrote it. It's a cover song. And it says at the top there, cover songs are okay. Cover song is a song that you performed and recorded yourself, but the music was written by somebody else. For example, when your band plays Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson, this is totally okay. DistroKid makes it easy and legal to sell cover songs. So that's what DistroKid are going to do. They're going to make it so that you can sell your cover songs as long as you tick that box there that says another artist wrote this song. But it says here there's a fee. DistroKid charges a fee of $1 per month paid annually. So you're only going to get charged $12 a year to manage this cover song for you. And that says there that they're going to obtain the licenses and do the things described that it has on the website. So read through those. And I didn't sample anything from the original song. I didn't take any vocals or instruments or anything like that and put them in my track. Everything in my track, even though it's a cover, is something that I've created myself. Instrumental, yes, my song is an instrumental, so I can tick that box there. This song is instrumental and contains no lyrics. Now this is an interesting feature, and this I'm pretty sure is one of the more advanced features of DistroKid. So you might not have this on the $19.99 tier. This might be for Musician Plus only and obviously label. So what this is going to do is, it says TikTok, Apple Music and iTunes. So when people can preview your song, they can listen to a little clip of it. This is going to let you select what part of the song plays when people listen to a little preview of it. You can either let the streaming services decide, or you can pick a specific part. So I'm going to click this here and says let me specify when the good part starts. So I want my song to start at 1 minute and 48 seconds because I think that's the best part of my song, when everything just kicks in and sounds really cool. Track price, again, this is something that you can customize when you've got one of the higher tier subscriptions. In the lower tier or the first tier, the normal musician one for $19.99, you can't alter this. I think it's just one price. I'm gonna leave mine at 99 cents. So anyway, this is gonna say extras optional but awesome, so you don't have to do these things. So obviously there it says $12 is gonna be billed to my card because I'm uploading a cover, so they're gonna need the licenses and stuff like that, so I'm absolutely fine with that. Yeah, I'll go for the Instagram and Facebook one. That sounds quite cool. I don't really want anything to do with YouTube. The reason that I didn't tick YouTube at the top, if I just scroll back to the top there and I didn't click YouTube, is because my video is already on YouTube on my channel and I don't want that to conflict. I don't want them to upload that, because if people are searching on YouTube for that song, I want them to find my video, not another video uploaded by DistroKid or something like that, or YouTube themselves. And for argument's sake, if I just did tick that one there and then I scroll to the bottom, now there is an extra tick box here that says I selected YouTube Music as a store, so I won't email DistroKid later asking why did you upload my music to YouTube. So that's basically what I've just said, and if you don't want them to upload your song to YouTube, then you need to make sure that you untick that one there, because if you don't untick that one there, you can't email them and complain about it later because it's your fault. So as you can see, I've unticked that box and now it's gone from there. I don't think I want any of these other things here, so I'm going to leave that. For the time being, I'm not going to click this leave a legacy thing, but that's interesting. It says DistroKid won't delete this single from stores due to a lapsed DistroKid membership, for example. So basically it's just a one-time fee, but then that means that your song will stay up on all the platforms and it won't be deleted at a later date. But for the time being, I'm not going to do that. So let's click done and see what happens. So now as you can see, it's just uploading the artwork and the track. So there we go, all done. So I don't think the song is going to be live on all of the stores at the same time. Some of them might be quick and some of them might take a little bit longer. But the thing that I'm most curious about is obviously it going to TikTok and those sorts of things, because I want to be able to use my own song within TikTok. I want to be able to find my song within the TikTok app. So once it says that your upload is done, you want to click this what's next link down at the bottom and just go over a few things there. So it's got your song, album, artwork at the top there. And this just goes through everything that you've just done. And all the team means, I think that's more if you've got multiple people on the same song. Like I said, if you were featuring a different artist or if it's a collaboration or something like that, then you can divide the royalties that you get rather than it going to you and then you having to pay somebody else later or something like that. You can do it literally within DistroKid, which is pretty cool. So the only thing left to do now is wait and see what happens and wait for my song to appear on some of these platforms that I've selected. So I'm looking forward to seeing it on those. Okay, so it's been around about 10 days now. I uploaded my song on the 17th of May and it's now the 27th. And I got an email this morning saying that my song has been accepted and sent to stores. Now, I was expecting mine to take a little bit longer because mine is a cover. And obviously when you upload a cover song, they're gonna have to get the licenses and all that sort of thing, and that might take a bit of time. So if you're expecting to upload a cover and have your song be distributed that day, probably not gonna happen. Just something to be aware of. But anyway, it said it's been sent to stores, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're all gonna appear at the same time, because some stores and platforms might take a little bit longer. But the main one that I wanna see is obviously TikTok. So let's open TikTok. There's my TikTok account. And let's go to upload a song. There you go. I'm gonna go to sounds and I'm gonna type my own name in. Search. And my song is the top song on TikTok now. So my song is actually there and I can press the tick and add that to my TikTok that I wanna make. This is weird, I can see myself on that camera and this camera as well. But my song is there, as you can see at the top of the screen. It's got the song ready to go. So when I press record now on this TikTok, it's gonna have the song playing in the background, which I think is amazing. It's gonna be really cool. So there we are, there is my song on TikTok. I'm not gonna make a TikTok right now with that because that song is a cover and I don't wanna get this video flagged for copyright, which that other one did. But I wanna quickly check the other platforms as well. So let's go to iTunes and search my name in there as well. Ooh, can't spell my own name. There we go, iTunes. And there it is right at the top. My song is on iTunes as well. So there we go, that was an extremely simple process. So my song is now on iTunes. Go on, let's check Spotify whilst we're at it. I've not got an artist profile on Spotify yet, but there's my song. It's on Spotify as well. I'm gonna have to claim this artist profile as mine because this is my first release under my name and I haven't claimed that yet, so I'm gonna go and do that. But it's great to see my song is now on all of these platforms and the process to do it was really simple, thanks to DistroKid. So that's it. If you've got some music that you've made and you wanna get your music into TikTok and Spotify and iTunes and all those other things, then head to DistroKid and you can do exactly what I did in this video and get your music up there. So at the top of the description, there is a link to where you can get a 7% discount for signing up to DistroKid. So if you wanna sign up to DistroKid, get yourself doing everything that I've done in this video and get your music on these apps, then click that link below and get yourself a nice 7% discount. So once again, I wanna thank DistroKid for sponsoring this video and I really hope it helps anybody who's looking to get their music out there. If you did enjoy the video and you thought it was helpful, then please drop it a like, leave me a comment below. If you've got any questions or anything like that, leave them below, I'll get back to you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here as well, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. So thanks for watching.